Welcome to A Quest for Metal, and today it's time to scrape the content barrel once more and ask the age-old question, if Loudwire was a metal genre, which metal genre would they be? Now if that sounds like a stupid question, and trust me, it is, have no fear, you are in the Questopolis right now. We have made such quality content such as bread tier lists and ranking people called Steve. So you are in fine hands and let's have some dumb fun together. Now I want you guys to play along at home. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be matching a metal genre with a metal YouTube channel. Yes, it's going to be fun, and whenever I mention a metal YouTube channel, pop down below in the comments what genre perfectly encapsulates them, in your own opinion. Not just because of the content they make, let's get that clear, it's not just for the content, it's the personality, the pure being of the person or company, whatever it may be. So play along at home, and I guess without further babbling, let's get started. Oh, just one quick thing before we start. Everyone's channel will be in the description below, so if you don't know any of these people, go check them out down below. You probably do because they're quite famous, but nevertheless, they're all here for you to check out. So, let's go. So first up we have Jhop Films, the mad Canadians themselves. You know, crazy fucking hockey, no karate in the pit, hiya! They love the beer, and they love screaming Slayer, and pretty much they're having fun on like every single video. So these guys are the goofballs, the fun ones. You know what it's gonna be, and it's not fucking thrash. It is pizza thrash. I know that's not technically a proper genre, but fuck you, we're going with pizza thrash. This is the kind of fun thrash where people just have a few beers, joke around, eat some pizza with. That's why it's called pizza thrash. Shit like Municipal Waste. Don't take themselves too seriously. They have a laugh, it's all a good time, and it's just some fun party music. Fast, Furious, yeah, or Worship Slayer, fuck yeah, it's pizza thrash, definitely. That's an easy pick for me. Next up we have Banger TV. Ooh, fancy cunts. Now, these guys, this is more like a corporation. Lots of different people in here. Big production values, very bombastic. So I'm gonna go with the metal genre of symphonic metal. Kind of mixed with power. There's a bit of an overlap with this one. Bands such as, Nightwish, with those flames that come up, the operatic singing. It's very bombastic, very in your face. But also bands like Avantasia with all the guest spots, because they have loads of guest people, especially on stuff like Lock Horns and other videos like that. They always have someone new in the studio for Banger. So I think, a band like Avantasia would be good, where they always having guest spots singing on their albums. So symphonic metal, I think, would be perfectly suited. Either that, or Rammstein, the band, would be suited to them, because the name has banger in it. Banger, banger, fire fry. Yeah, but we're going to go with symphonic. We're going to go the less cringe route. Symphonic. Next up, the Rageaholic, Razorfist himself. This outrageous, outlandish, outspoken, jabbering juggernaut is about as in your face as you can fucking shake a spoon at. And you know what it's gonna be for this one? We are gonna go with God fucking speed metal. That's his catchphrase. He speaks fast than the speed of a fucking freight train. Holy shit. Politically motivated, just like some of the lyrical contents in speed metal and thrash metal. So speed/thrash. So speed/thrash for this maniac. He wears as much leather as Rob Halford in his prime. It's gotta be thrash metal or speed metal. It's one or the other. Take your poison. I'm going to go with speed just because he says it at the end of every fucking video. So we're going to go with speed for the Sonic of the metal YouTubers. Next up we have Wyattxhim, who has a very varied taste in music as seen by his top 40 albums of all time, which he did recently. A lot of cool picks on there like Kate Bush, Marty Robbins, a lot of interesting stuff. He is more known for the more black metal content, but we're not going to go by the content. We're going to go by the person himself. He's an avid lover of Lovecraft, and I think that's pushing it over to the genre that I want to choose for him, and that is avant-garde black metal. Because it's not just black metal, it's not just intense, raw, aggressive, lo-fi. It's a bit different. It's more experimental, it's more weird, it's more out there. That's kind of what I get with Wyatt. He's not following the norm, he does what he wants, and he incorporates anything into it, just like the parallel with his top 40, where he's adding like Kate Bush and all these other weird and wacky stuff. His love for everything Lovecraftian, it's got to be something weird. I can't think of anything weirder than avant-garde black metal, bands such as Die Catafalque. Always pushing the boundaries, always developing, and I think that suits Wyatt to a fucking T. Next up is Robert Walton from the Metal Meltdown. Now, another Canadian, there's a lot of Canadians on this list. You guys know how to do some metal YouTube channels, don't you? Now, this guy does not give a flying fuck how you feel or what you think. His reviews are so unapologetic, so in your face. You will just have to fucking suck it up. You will drink your milkshake and fucking leave. Because he doesn't care if you enjoy it or not. He's always truthful, always stays true to himself, and he's, quite politically charged as well, more on the opposite side of the spectrum to, say, Razorfist. The perfect genre for Robert would be grindcore. Definitely grindcore. Not afraid, unapologetic, in your face, doesn't give a fuck if you like it, and Nazi punks, fuck off, or Robert's gonna stick his infinity glove right up your rectum. Next up is Bryce from Brycetalksmetal. Now, he loves his chalky milk, so I was tempted to put black metal on here for his Varg comparisons, but we're not going to do that because he has other things aside from liking chocolate milk, Questy. If you know a band, he probably knows their grandmother's middle name and where they were born. He's a walking encyclopedia. He's absolutely insane. It's almost like this guy's been alive for 100 years already. And from his dress sense, his musical taste, the fact that he fucking knows everything, and he's not old. He's not even old. So we're going to have to go with classic heavy metal for Bryce. Definitely classic heavy metal. Next up is Farvan, with his beard, long hair, loves a good drink, loves to have fun, all the skits and all the videos. He's always having a good time. It's got to be Viking metal. And this is going to be a shock because mainly his content is black metal. But I say to you, black metal is kind of depressing, it's kind of dark and evil, and I don't get that from Farvan when I'm watching him. It's more happy, it's more upbeat, it's more Viking. That's the thing I get. All the beers, all the loving of beers, the beard, the friendly skits, it's Viking metal. It's Viking metal to a T, Stuff like Enslaved or Monomorph. It's more like that kind of music than fucking Leviathan, if you know what I mean. And come on now, Vikings hate Christians too. So we're going with Viking metal. Next up is Become the Night, and this video kind of feels like I'm in Harry Potter, and I feel like I've just got the sorting hat on, and I'm kind of like, yes, prog metal. This is one of the easy ones to do. His whole channel's based around prog, and I know I said it's not about what content they do, but when you're doing videos like changing pop songs into prog songs, or the tier lists of Dream Theater, and then a video, which is why I hate the bands I love, that's unapologetically prog. Perfectly prog. I can't think of anything more prog than hating the bands you love, so Become the Night is easily prog. Goniloc is next, and this is an easy one for me. It is Death Doom. I mean, from the mascot, the skull, creepy mascot himself, to Goniloc himself, giant, tall, slender man looking motherfucker. It's doomy. It's very, very doomy, but also very, very deaf, with all the corrupted art videos. His voice is slow and still as the grave. Goniloc has to be Death Doom. He's a perfect mixture of both death and doom. I know I could put Death Doom Metalhead here. Great channel as well, but that's too on the nose. Come on, that's too, that's going to be here. So we're going to go with Goniloc for Death Doom. Last but not least is Loudwire, which is DSBM. Depressive Suicidal Black Metal. Why, you might ask? Because the more I watch, the more I want to fucking die. Well, that's all, folks. Hopefully you had a good time with this video. Let me know down below what genre you would choose for each of these metal YouTube channels. Pop down ones that I've missed, because there's a shit ton of channels I've missed. I haven't even put Jamie Horsley here. Well, here's your plug for today, Jamie, you bastard. Let me know down below, and we'll see you again on another Quest for Metal.